When I come to Ghana, for the first time in my entire life, I felt freedom.
They take us from Africa, we never pay any fare, but coming back we have to have the money to pay our fare.
Coming to Africa, one of the things I've learned was that it's a spiritual home for me.
I would have said to the people when we say I'm not African, stay there, suffer. If you want to be free, come back home.
I made a video about a hard-working Jamaican, Kwame, who is thriving in Ghana after moving there from the UK in the late 80s. Well, his story inspired another Jamaican, Fyah Marshall, in Barbados, pulling him to Africa, Ghana for the first time in his life. In this video, I catch up with both wonderful men to hear more about their journey in Ghana.
If an African look on himself and deny himself his birthright, so be it.
My name is Mickey. Keep watching. Thank you very much, Nana Kwame, for having me again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah.
So I'll start with Nana Kwame. Briefly, tell me about yourself, your story, and how you ended up in Ghana.
Okay. Well, as you know me already, I'm Nana Kwame. Yeah. You know, originally I wanted to go to the Congo, to Zaire. But when I came here at the end of the 80s, and I was here for a while, decided to ride my bicycle down to Congo. I realized Africa was too big. Ghana was so big that me ride for about 3 months. I didn't even reach Ghana border yet, so forget that story. Now, a few weeks after me come back to Accra, then Mobutu Sese Seko get hoisted from power. So forget that the story again, no more Zaire for me again. So me just settle in Ghana. One of the things about me personally, I can say for myself, when I come to Ghana, for the first time in my entire life, I felt freedom. For the first time in my entire life, I felt the yoke of bondage released from my body. So for me there, it was like a spiritual rebirth.
Yeah.
So that means that nothing physical could deter me from staying here, because the way that my spirit feels so relaxed, so complete, so, you know, so nice, then the physical have to sort itself out.
How long ago have you been in Ghana now? Like how many years now?
Since 1989 ending.
1989. And you came from UK?
I came from UK. I came up from UK. I spent 10 years in UK.
Yeah.
In and out of UK. I come up from Jamaica in 1980. And the election in Jamaica kind of make me make a move.
Right.
So I make a move back to Jamaica 82, back to Jamaica 85, 86. And then the next step was preparing myself to come to Africa.
Yeah.
Come to Africa just for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And 30 odd years later, my 3 weeks is about not finished yet. So.
You see, one thing about your story is how you built from small. At some point, you were a trotro driver. So those who don't know trotro, it's like minivan. Yeah, and like it's not the luxurious one.
No, my minivan was a Land Rover without any windows, only a windscreen, 2 windscreen glass, the windscreen glass inside. We used to call it fully air conditioned.
Yeah.
And if rainfall, I have some plastic at the side which I drop down.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, I would do anything. I can live here in Ghana under any condition.
That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the condition that pour upon me here in Africa. My spirit is okay, so physically I can go through, you know.
So your story was so inspiring that it inspired my brother over here.
Yes.
He's come from Jamaica.
Yes.
And he's come to Ghana. And I will let him introduce himself. What is your name, my brother?
Well, my name is Fyah Marshall, you know. If you hear about the fire, you know, say fire. Right now, me in Africa, Ghana, I am free.
You are free.
Mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Tell me, what prompted your journey to come to Africa?
Mama Africa called me many years. But in the West, the money less. We need money to get to Africa. They take us from Africa, we never pay any fare. But coming back, we have to have the money to pay our fare. And that is why. And that is now. And I reach Africa and I'm free.
So how did you get to know about Nana Kwame?
Well, I was in Barbados and Mama Africa called and we decided to say, Africa. But we want somebody in Africa because we know nobody in Africa. We take away many years. So what happened now, we start looking on the internet. We see a lot of people from Africa, different parts of Africa. But here comes Nana Kwame. And I see this and I say, go on this. And me and my brother-in-law go on it. And the first word Nana Kwame said, we said, this is the man. This is the man. This is the man. The dream was now to get to Africa, to speak to you. And you make me find him. So me I say, but I love for the on your program, for the world can know. Because you might feel like you're just in Africa, but right now you're global. Because I'm from Barbados to Africa.
Oh, nice. So what is the plan for you? Are you coming to test it and then go back? Or like, if all things being equal, what is the plan for you?
I repatriate. I'm home, I'm free. I can now go back in bondage. Now I'm free, I'm now go back in bondage. In the West, terrible is blood, money, drugs and sex. I want to be free mentally, spiritually and physically. And it take me 6 months to travel, reach Ghana. Now I'm here, no turning back.
So 6 months, can you please take me through the journey? Where have you been before Ghana?
All right, I was in Jamaica. Mama Africa called, so me go to Barbados. We're closer to Africa. But Jamaican book no don't have no power, so I can't fly from Barbados, so I have to go back to Jamaica. When I go to Jamaica, I go to American embassy to fly through them country. I go to the Bajan embassy to fly through them country. They turn me down, take away my money, turn me down. The only way I can reach Africa now, I have to take Panama. So I leave from Barbados to Jamaica, to Panama, to Istanbul, Turkey, to Ghana. But every step of the way, something holding me back. Never want me to reach to my land that I can be free.
Yeah.
But I never stop because I have Nana Kwame beside me. Every time I get weak on the journey, he is there to strengthen me.
Yeah.
He's there to strengthen me.
So I'll come back to Nana Kwame. I want to move back to Ghana, even though I was born in Ghana. My brother over here also wants to move back to Ghana. For the both of us, what do you think we need? What sort of attitude do we need to be able to build? You've come here, you've built a school, you have LEGASSI Garden, which I'll put in a video for people to see. I can only dream to build something like that. Please educate us.
Okay. You see, well, coming to Africa, one of the things I've learned was that it's a spiritual home for me. So material things is minimal where it comes to. So the first thing when I came to Africa, I learned how to maintain the physical. And I decided that as for me, the physical, I won't pamper it. So I give the physical the minimum that it needs to keep it going so that it doesn't overwhelm me with finance. I need this, I need from this shop or from this store or thing. So that was my first thing, is to learn to maintain the physical and the budget which I have. The budget which I have, I didn't bring any money come. So the budget which I have to be working, as I said, I remember when I came, this man told me, I have a car. And I went to look on this car. And I saw this Land Rover and 4 blocks, no tire underneath. I came from Babylon with the first mountain bike that entered Ghana. I brought it. I had to sold that mountain bike. I think I sold it for 55,000. That time that was those days. And I buy 4 Land Rover tires. A matter of fact, it was 3. I still hold the man some few thousand CDs for the 4th one. So I bought 4 tires, put it on the Land Rover and move it from Tema to Accra. As long as I was able to keep that Land Rover on the road, I have 2 things which I don't have to worry about. One, I don't have to beg and I don't have to steal, because long as I work and I sweat for the day, I able to eat yogurt Gary or a quarter I can buy cocoa at Olympia in Labadi so that I can suck to maintain the physical. Yes. So once I was able to maintain the physical over the days, then things become easy. Yeah. So if somebody come and give me £5, so to speak, you come down and say, oh, Nana Kwame, here's £5. That £5 is not for food, because I already can feed the physical. That £5, I'll go use it buy a bag of cement. So if our first...
So investment is very important as well.
Yes. So our first room, Chairman Rollins gave the Rastafarians a plot of land over in Amamuli and another plot in Kung Fu. And the first brick building on that land in Amamuli, I built it. I remember the first change I get after being here, I was able to buy a trip of stone. And it was like a huge thing. Wow, you come to Africa, you buy a trip of stone. Yes, it was only half a trip.
Yeah.
You see. So as time goes on and I'm there, then when my wife came, then that was another story. Because when she came more prepared. But good thing about when she come, the money that she hook as well, I didn't need any to chop.
That's it.
So I could, I was farming on this piece of land here, going down the bottom. So when we come and the chief said, okay, since you've been here, then you can have it. But when we were about to get the paperwork, that was when the money started to spend. Yeah. Fortunate for me, the wife was able to cover the paperwork, but we already have the land. So all the change she bring, I was able to build. That's my first little one room down there.
Yeah, I've seen
and
that.
a similar little one room over where the house was.
So in the beginning, you should be able to be happy with little.
Satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah. Have to be content with
contented
whatever.
With belly full for the night. Even if you don't get to buy the mosquito coil, don't worry. Fan till you're tired, you're bound to sleep. Once you sleep, you don't care about the mosquito no more. Yes, so you don't worry. So Africa is like the World Bank. But because it's not prepared to fight its position, you know when you come in, no matter how much money you bring from Europe, you cannot bring money into Africa and think that you have World Bank.
Yeah.
If you cannot produce the World Bank from here, then you're gonna end up.
Yeah, so it's a fertile land. You should be ready to plant, and then that's good.
Yes. So even though we build up and business isn't good, but it's always when you plant corn, you might not get a sack full, but you will always get enough to carry on to the next season. And even business is like that. But because we are not materialistic.
And you are happy, yeah.
Well, my wife is contented with her samurai, then I'm happy. Because if she's unhappy, then I'm unhappy. Mama Africa didn't give Rastafari no chance. Rastafari had to come to Jamaica and claim the children back and bring them home.
I want to ask you a question. You just said something that if your wife is happy, then you are happy. As a man, what do you think a man's role is in the family system?
Well, a man's role in the family is to secure the woman so she can do what she wants to do. Yes. So once she have that security, then the house is okay. Because everything material belongs to the female. Yes. I am as a man, I am both male and female as a man. I have the Y zone and the X zone. So I am the alternate. But with the female, she's the one who bring the child, she's the one who want the bedroom, the dining room, the extra room, the living room, the eyebrow, the Q-tex, everything material is for the female. So me, I work for the female.
Yeah.
Yes. So a man's role in the family is to make sure that the female is secure.
Do you think this understanding is very crucial to a man's progress and success?
Well,
I think so, but I don't know.
Me personally, I can draw an instance wherein some man apply for a job in France, and another man said he shouldn't have got the job because he don't have a family, so he don't know how to prepare for a nation. Yes, me, the woman prepare for the nation. Me, I just make the woman secure so that she can prepare the nation. So once she is okay, then everything is okay. Because as a man, all I need a tree to shelter from the sun, and a cave to shelter from the rain, and small food, whether it be cassava, contumely, just small food to put in the physical, so that the spirit and the physical can abide as one. But with a woman there, you know that you are working for her and her family.
From what you are saying, then what will be a man's pride?
By having a beautiful family.
Okay.
Yes, because my pride is seeing my daughter and my wife. Me, I don't even walk with them because I'm a lion. I'm watching them, make sure that they are safe. You get me? I mean, that's as far as when we see. So once they are safe and they are happy, that's my pride. When a man say, who that girl? I'm my wife that, you know. What? I'm my daughter that, you know. What? Yes, I am okay. Me, I don't need no blame. But if they want it, that's their thing.
Fyah.
Yes.
So when I was reading some of the comments, there were 1 or 2 comments where Caribbeans were saying that why do people think that they come from Africa? Why do Caribbeans think they come from Africa? What are your beliefs? Do you think Caribbeans came from Africa? And what would you say to people like that?
People, we are all African. No matter where we come from, we were scattered, we were taken forcefully from Africa and scattered all over the world. I would have said to the people when we say I'm not African, stay there, suffer, pain, agony. If you want to be free, come back home. Come back home. Come back home to Mama Africa. Mama Africa need us. But as I always say, it's not everybody need Mama Africa. Because, you know, makes sense you come for destruct, you come for develop, you come for be strong. So me tell all of the world we are not black, we are human beings. I want the world know, we are not black, we are human beings. I want the world to treat us like human beings. Because me travel some place through my journey if I come to Africa and see so much people are racist. When them see us, them see only a monkey. But me are telling you right now, when you see this one, I am not black. I am a human being. And you are a human being. My blood cell is white, so I'm white as I am black. And your scab is black, so you are black as though you're white. We are one, we are human beings. So all the people where we're scattered, try make ace. Reach Mama Africa now. Now is the time. Don't wait another minute. That may have to say to the people. Love Mama Africa.
Do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I just want to add something to it. This might be, but I want to tell the people something. God only make 2 people. And those 2 people, they are Ethiopians. They are Africans. So that means that I can even go as far as say, in a part of some story, them say the mother had to cover the boy with the goat skin so that when the father feel the straight hair, he could think that it was another race, because our hair is of wool. We are man in the image and likeness of the Creator. So if an African look on himself and deny himself his birthright, so be it.
Yeah.
We who accept our birthright with all of its ups and downs, let Jah be praised.
That's it.
Yes,
True.
let Jah be praised.
So Fyah, so there are a lot of countries in Africa, over 50 countries, and you decided Ghana. Is there any reason why?
Why me say Ghana is because Ghana is the gateway to Africa. So everybody, the best way is through Ghana. From once you reach Ghana, you reach Africa, Africa is yours. Me not start traveling, it's the second day for you, Rasta. But what you think? I have to go to Ethiopia. I have to go South Africa. 54 country. So that means that is my destiny. I have no more country to go. The only country I ever been to and them ask me, never. Them ask me not. How long you gonna stay? I go every other country, Caribbean, everywhere. How long you gonna stay? And I reach Africa. And them never even ask me how long you gonna stay. Cause them know I'm coming home.
You
Cause them
coming
see
home.
it in my eyes. From reach Africa, I am free. I never think about money. All I think about is loving Nana Kwana more and loving the people more. And loving myself more. My family not reach it because we are take them out of Babylon. They're in England, but time will come because time is the master. Yeah, so we give everything time.
That's very powerful. So Nana Kwame, you have a school, Spelman Institute. What is the curriculum like? What is the idea behind Spelman? And if a kid came to Spelman, how are they going to renew their mind?
Well, one of the things where I have two youth here in the kingdom, and between me and the wife, we send those youth to almost all the schools. But when they come home, what we realize, they are preparing our youth to be slaves. What we are doing, we are creating slave masters. Not slaves, but slave masters. So when a child comes to our school, our child learn who they are. They learn to be proud of who they are. And they know that the Godhead of the sun and the moon and the star is within their family, our family as Africans. You see, so it gives them that impetus to aim high. They know that the only person who is above them is God Almighty, and they are next. So when a child comes to our school, they learn to know who they are. They learn to know that the God who made the moon and the sun and the star is in our family. So that one they give them that pride and that stability to know that the future are less God.
I know when you go into the classrooms, or it's got like Black Excellence, and is there any like African studies or anything like that?
Yes, that's what they think. With this school, we teach African history.
Okay.
And African history, that's what gives them that. Otherwise, from the ABC and the 1, 2, 3, we use the British curriculum because the British curriculum is one of the most excellent curriculum. We teach the British language and the French language and the Spanish language and the Mandarin language because we are training global leaders. The Tree and the Ga and the Ewe and the Hausa, that one is within us.
Natural.
It's natural for us. But the language of research is either in English or in French or in Spanish or in German. So we have to learn of those so that we can get information to redevelop the kingdom of Africa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's good. Legacy Garden, how is it going?
Well,
the apartments?
Legacy Garden, it's here.
It's
As
here.
I said, it's like a farm which you constantly farm. Some years you get a high yield,
Yeah.
and some years you get a low yield. But you always get a yield.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah.
So once we have Legacy Gardens, then we know that there will be food on our table every day.
That's it. Yeah.
We might not able to get raisins all the time, but there is food every day.
But it's still here for anybody who's
It's
coming,
here for
like my
anybody,
brother.
Family.
Yeah.
We provide the school so that if there's teachers can come in and teach and from the west, we have that here for them. We have the farm. His brother-in-law is on the farm right now.
Okay.
Yes, at the farm. And now he come, we have a restaurant down there for him to work inside.
Okay.
To work inside. So we prepare to bring people in so that they have something to do, like a stepping stone.
Okay.
They won't be with me forever.
Yeah,
But at
yeah.
least when they come, they have a ways and means. Because when I came, as I said, I worked for this man. I had to build his Land Rover.
Yeah.
And with that, I worked for him for about 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And none of those days I beg or I steal.
Yeah.
I still could keep my integrity intact. So I give him the same opportunity. I give his brother-in-law the same opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm giving any teachers which
Yeah.
figure them love Mama Africa enough and want to make a step, then I have a school which they can come. There's nothing here I can tell them say is big money. But the good thing about it, once they decide to work, there is food on the table.
That's it.
They
Yeah.
don't have to beg, they don't have to steal.
Yeah.
And as one of our prophets said, not one of God's seed shall sit by the sidewalk and beg bread. So we don't beg bread.
That's it.
Yes, so we work by the sweat of our brow. We eat all our bread. Yes.
Brother Fyah,
Yes.
how does the future look for you?
I feel bright now, because me have a different mindset. So it's like from once my brain free, me can think everything. Right now, me have this blog what me do, me say Talk Truth TV, we call it Triple T. So me just go around and me talk the truth. Me not have no lies to tell. So when you see the truth is just the truth, and the truth not have no friend. So we do a little music. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel, Fyah Marshall straight, and with a chef. So these things what me do now is all about art. Entertain, me like to see people happy, me like to see people smile, laugh and joyful. And that is about Mama Africa. Me no come on Mama Africa with I wanna job. First me reach to the ark. Reach to Legacy Garden, because me have it as the ark. No come.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's come to the ark. And then you can manifest from the ark and of Africa. So me give thanks again for you who do the blog. Me give thanks to Nana Kwame.
Mickey J.
Yeah. Mickey J.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing, me and Mickey J drive on the same flight come, and I never know say he was the one who come interview Irasta. So we
I'm the one who send the message to you and bring you to
It's crazy, isn't it?
come
like
down.
an angel.
Yes, what me I say? Yes, man,
It's
the
crazy.
greatest
Like,
thing.
imagine watching it in Barbados. You never thought that you would see me.
See me. But the
What
end
is the
of the day,
probability?
him Turkish. Them delay my flight in Panama.
Yeah.
When I reach Turkey, my flight gone Turkish. Don't want give me them. Now take the blame. Forget no flight. So it's like the most I say me for wait on you. Yeah, because when we get through, you were on the
That's
flight.
it.
So
Yeah.
and it just come right.
Yeah.
Right. Yo,
Hey,
I give.
I've not even got home yet.
So I may have to give thanks because we can't let out the queen, you know.
No, good.
The Nana Kwame, Empress wife.
Yeah.
We can't forget her. 'Cause first, she said and said, no, you have a fascinating story. I got to get, and really, I am feeling like, I feel like a bird now that I can fly.
Yeah,
Don't fly.
that's good.
I beg you, because it's a long jump.
Yeah. So final question, right? This is the first time you've been to Ghana.
Yeah,
right?
first time
Africa.
in Africa.
In Africa, okay. I don't know if you've been around. Is there anything reminding you of Jamaica? Is there?
Africa is everywhere.
Jamaica.
Sometimes me feel like me there Jamaica. Sometimes me feel like me in Barbados.
Oh,
Sometimes me feel like me in all like Caribbean. So me tell my girl, say, Africa is everywhere. Africa is everywhere. We don't need to go nowhere when we reach Africa. Africa is everywhere. I feel every vibration come true. First, me say, me just like the vibration. The plants are just and I see my Barbados and the rest of Caribbean them. So the nation need to come back. Right now we need to group up back. We need to get powered up and come back to the land and develop it. Because when we look all around the world and see how much them steal and make them have this glitter and the glamour, and we in Africa say, me come into Africa, me say, I'm going to Africa. Where you going to Africa to go do? Me say, I'm going for peace. You going for money. I want peace in my brain.
That's it.
Because me not supposed to so old. And as me reach Africa, me get young.
No, you'll be good. If you are able to, as Nana Kwame said, I think it's something that people like us who were born here, we have. We are able to deal with the things that is uncomfortable for the flesh, isn't it? You should be able to kill the flesh, and then the good things will follow. Like you look at the Chinese. When on my way here, a Chinese on the back of a motorbike, right? They don't care about the light going off. They just build.
A Chinese man can come up and put a kiosk in the middle of the road within seconds.
That's it. Yeah, it turns into a
and live.
Yeah.
You see, get what I mean? So yes.
Right.
Once you're spiritually high, so they have said, seek ye first the kingdom of Africa, and everything will be added.
Will be added.
Yes.
No, thank you very much. I've got a lot from this. Unless you've got something else that you want to say final?
Well, you know, what I would like to say is that black people of the world, we have to get together and free African nation. And don't be selfish in your doing, because when you do for others, you know, you live again. So everything, when you become materially well off, don't think that it's through your hard work or through your this or your this or that. It's Almighty God who give you to test your ability, because He have the sun, the moon and the star, the rain and all the fruits, and He give it to you, free of course. Now, He give you the opportunity, because some people work 10 times harder and they don't even have a place to put their head. And some people work just a little and all of a sudden you spring up with all this material. It's just a test. So don't believe to yourself that, you know, you are accomplished. It's just a test to see how you treat the rest of your creature. So when you get something, give God thanks, but ready to share it. Because you can hear today and watching an upper.
You're not there.
You are a new story. Warm to Him. You're not there again. You get what I mean? So that's it.
Fyah, do you?
What me want to say, the first greatest thing me see in Africa, when me in the West, I used to look a mile to see the moon. Now the moon over my head.
Yeah, they are heaven, higher heights.
Next miracle I see, the sun rising at the east and setting at the east. When time in the West, me see it. Jah Rastafari knows that people need to come to a Agyei place. Africa, joy, happiness, peace. Listen, from me reach Africa, I don't think about nothing else but Africa. All I can say, I'm in Africa. I am free. I am free. You want to be free too? Come.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwame.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. So, Nana Kwame is one of those people that every time I come to Ghana, I'll have to come and see, because I need nuggets and you always give me something. You know. So yeah, I'm sure this video will also help you. If you like it, please give it a like. Please subscribe to come on my journey of experience. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.